of development in a corner of the Bronx is taking its toll on longtime residents. That's
right. The changes at Courtland Village is the cover story of this week's New York Amsterdam News. And here with more details on this story is the executive editor of the New York Amsterdam News, Madison Gray. So good morning to you, Madison.
Good to see you.
Morning.
Always great to see you. So, I mean, the city is right now in the middle of affordable housing crisis. So what is it about this new housing development that's causing such a controversy?
Well, our reporter, Jason Gonzalez, talked to folks up in that corner of the Bronx, and a lot of changes are going on, a lot of new developments. One of the focuses of the story is a particular stretch of Sedgwick Avenue where there's new construction going on. And that's causing a lot of displacement, as well as noise pollution. There is a lot of debris in the streets, and it's sort of changing the character of what was a sort of a quiet green space type village there. And a lot of the residents are really concerned.
Were there any public hearings, I guess, that people could partake in to voice their concerns prior to the start of construction?
Well, Eric Dinowitz, who is on the city council in that district, really did go and talk to folks at Community Board 8, and he expressed a lot of the concerns there. There were attempts to make changes and to sort of address a lot of the concerns, but the city council's hands are kind of held because of City of Yes legislation, which sort of takes away a lot of the oversight power from the city council. So they're now looking for different ways to sort of address what's going on with the construction there.
Yeah, have they done anything, though, to address some of the things that have been happening and the concerns?
There's still, the jury's sort of still out on a lot of what's been going on. But, people like the Landmarks Commission there are really, trying to, sort of galvanize the neighborhood to see what can be done. But while they're doing that, residents there are, seeing that, a lot of what they are used to, a lot of the infrastructure they're used to, it seems to be going away. And this is not something unique to the Northwest Bronx. We're finding this type of thing all over the 5 boroughs. So, we have to address these types of things through the reporting. We do have a lot more reporting to do on this. We reached out to one of the construction companies involved with this. By press time, they didn't get back with us, so we're gonna have to do a lot more work on this as time goes on.
Yeah, it's an ongoing story, and it's a double-edged sword, really, because there's a need for the affordable housing and there's a need for more housing in general. But with it comes changes to neighborhoods, changes in environment, and so on and so forth. And there have been things in the Bronx that have gone through this. Mott Haven, for example, already went through it. So why is this one, I guess, different?
Because of the historic character of the neighborhood, a lot of things they want to preserve. Denishon houses, for example, that had a lot of dance history, amalgamated houses, and they have a lot of history with labor in that community. And they want to preserve some of that. And I don't think they're really against construction or against progress. What they want is to make it so that they're working with the companies to make it so that not too much is disturbed and they don't lose the character.
Right. So what, if anything, can residents do to fight back?
For one thing, they're advised to call 311 to talk, to complain about disturbances, things that are really disruptive, and also continue to go to their community board meetings and really speak out about these types of things, not just here, but also throughout the 5 boroughs when they see these types of things.
All right, keep us posted as the reporting continues, okay?
Thank you.
Madison, good to see you as always, and the latest edition of the New York Amsterdam News is now available online, so make sure you check it out. Good to see you.
See you too.